So Israel's been attacking Gaza for about 3 months now. We are actually close to the 3-month mark. And I think that is one of the most detestable things that has happened in recent history. 3 months of almost non-stop bombardment and attack on one of the most densely populated places on the face of the earth. And if their genocidal actions and actions of ethnic cleansing are not obvious enough, let's just hear what they say. There have been so many people who gave their opinion on whether it's genocide or not, and frankly, a lot of unprofessional people. And I say, let's just listen to them. Let's just hear what they say. Netanyahu, when addressing his people publicly, had the audacity to mention the people of Amalek as they are mentioned in the Bible.
You must remember what Amalek has done to you, says our Holy Bible. Our hero troops, they have one supreme main goal: to completely defeat the murderous enemy and to guarantee our existence in this country.
Who are the people of Amalek? The people of Amalek in 1 Samuel 15:3. It says that God commanded the children of Israel, children of Israel, you can put two and two together, commanded them to kill in Amalek the innocent men, women, children, infants, sheep, cattle, camels, and donkeys, and to spare none. This is what Netanyahu decided to quote when talking about defending themselves against Gaza. And everyone was, pissed off about this. Everyone lost their mind, was questioning what he's saying and what his intentions truly are. But it's not just Netanyahu. It is literally everyone. Before I get into the specific examples, I just want to mention, Itamar Ben-Gvir is the head of national security in Israel, and he is a convicted criminal. What kind of crime did he commit? It was not petty theft. He was convicted in 2008 of supporting terrorism. Yes, of supporting terrorism. And he is now the head of Israel's national security. But let's look at more specific statements. In the Knesset, one specific politician, during a discussion/debate, specifically said that the children of Gaza brought this upon themselves.
ילד הוא ילד, אם הוא ביישובי העוטף או בעזה עצמה. בין ילדים יש סימטריה. והילדים בעזה הביאו על עצמם את זה.
One of the generals of the military, when this whole thing happened, said there will be no food, no electricity, and nothing in Gaza. Collective punishment for everyone. And obviously the UN and everyone jumped on Israel's case and said, you can't do that, that's a war crime. So eventually they stopped, wink wink, stopped. They're making their children write their names or write certain names or certain phrases on missiles that they're about to drop on innocent men, women, and children, knowing they're going to kill innocent men, women, and children. The death toll now is at about 20,000 innocent civilians killed. And it actually gets even worse. They are making their own children sing songs about the destruction of Gaza. Can you imagine that? Making children sing songs about ethnic cleansing and genocide? So can we just say it? Can we just say that these are soulless, evil demons? Can we just say these are psychopaths? These are people who want to kill every single innocent man, woman, and child in Gaza. They are sick, literally from the top down, from the prime minister to even the common people on the street. So this talk of basically destroying the Palestinian people and their entire civilization so that they're just eradicated and no longer there, and the land is just ripe for the taking for Israel, is common amongst all the people. Now, obviously, not every single person believes in this, but it's common enough for it to be worrisome as hell. Netanyahu, his entire cabinet, his entire government, his entire military are all just psychopathic, lunatics. Can we just say it? It's clear now. That's why they took all the people in the north and told them to go south, and now they're bombing the south. They're trying to push them further into Egypt, and they've actually tried to work with other countries to make this happen. They wanted to have Egypt open up the gates, open up the border, and have all the Palestinians just go away into there. Because of these things and the clear war crimes that have been committed, like using white phosphorus and killing innocent men, women, and children, and collective punishment, and so on and so forth, the International Criminal Court has said, Israel, we want to come investigate you guys. We want to make sure you're not committing any crimes. And what did Netanyahu respond with? Did he say, well, we didn't do anything wrong. We know we didn't do anything wrong. If you want to come investigate us, by all means. I would like to know if any of my people did anything that is wrong, so I can maybe punish them and make sure this doesn't happen again. Did he say that? No. Instead, what he said was that the ICC is anti-Semitic.
The decision of the International Court to open an investigation against Israel today for war crimes is absurd. It's undiluted anti-Semitism and the height of hypocrisy.
Yeah, some Zionists, when in doubt, they pull the anti-Semitism card. Netanyahu just doesn't like the fact that he can't persecute people in peace. I mean, why should he be persecuted after killing innocent men, women, and children? Why can't the International Criminal Court just let him kill the innocent people in peace? If you want to criminalize a war criminal who happens to be Jewish, you're anti-Semitic. I hate to break it to you. And you guys should do better, frankly. But in the last maybe 24 hours, South Africa, which shout out to South Africa, you guys are amazing, has now opened up a case of genocide against Israel. They're taking it to the ICJ. The ICJ is the International Court of Justice, and they're the ones who are supposed to make sure that the big top crimes are not being committed by countries around the world. Namely, in this case, genocide. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen with that. And I pray to God that they somehow enforce an investigation and really take them to trial. Just imagine if the ethnicities were reversed. Imagine that the people in Gaza were Jewish and the people in Israel were Arab. And it was Arabs doing this to 20,000 innocent men, women, and children who happen to be Jewish. Would the world be as okay with it as they are now? Even if there was some kind of group or organization within the Jewish population that committed crimes, because there were in the past, by the way. Would the world be okay with that? I find that hard to believe. This is a small amount of dull-minded Zionist shills who believe in this, but some of them are actually discussing whether it's somewhat justifiable. And it's not, obviously. Now, if you're not convinced that there is just a common theme of eradicating Gaza and claiming the land for yourself in Israel, then let me show you something that will probably shiver your timbers a little bit. There is an Israeli company that has already proposed an idea of building beach houses in Gaza. They want to build beach houses in Gaza for illegal settlers. I mean, how could they do this? How could they build beach houses in Gaza? There have been videos and pictures of IDF soldiers on the beaches of Gaza just claiming the land is theirs. And there was one woman who was a member of the IDF who specifically said that she can't wait to come back in a bikini. Inferring what? Inferring that eventually it will just be an Israeli beach? That is vile. That is disgusting. They literally want to eradicate an entire civilization of people just to claim the land for themselves. That is textbook genocide. That is textbook ethnic cleansing. But I think at this point, the whole world knows what's going on and they have a problem with it, which is why America is in some kind of a slight political disarray just in regards to its population, because they're not accepting this. Canada's the same thing. They actually voted for a ceasefire. Most of the world is in favor of the Palestinian people and against Israel. As always, keep posting, keep talking about it. Share this video with someone who could use it so they can share it, and then they can share it, and then everyone in the world, inshallah, will see it eventually. But the whole world already knows what's going on. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, push this as much as possible, retain the information, and share it with others so we can continue pushing for the Palestinian people so that, inshallah, they can have a bright and better future. And with that being said, Assalamu Alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and I'll see you guys on the next one.